Charging up your energy, yeah.
Yeah, so you see everywhere all these bright colors, right? The juice bar, you see the big bright splash. And this idea of the flame with all the colors. We want you to come in here and feel energetic.
And tell me about your, you just told me you have a franchise started in Dubai.
Yes, we're just working on it now this week. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
The gym that wants to open there. Because we built our own technical system too. So we have a booking and reservation platform. So we can book in all the clients. I can show you that after we do the tour. But it's our own billing, client information. It's all GDPR compliant. So you have no issues with compliance with the European Union regulations. I think we're the only gym in Portugal that even knows what GDPR is. So we're completely compliant with client data security. And you can manage personal training classes, packages, trainers, who's taking which class, everything.
I find that a lot of business in Portugal are still very backward, like kind of in the 90s. So I think it's really important to get on the modern
so that's what
world.
I think we're definitely different there. With the franchise, there's two components, right? You get the technical component. This is what the class breakdown is. We help you recruit people. You can choose what you want. You can say, I just want yoga and boxing, or I just want yoga and HIIT, or I just want the jiu-jitsu. We made it as a module, so you can choose what you want. I just want self-defense and boxing, for example. So you pick which modules you want, and then you have all the class structure. So this is how we structure a 1 hour class. We have this much going on, this, and here's the techniques that we do. We can train people in the flow way of doing it if they want us to. And then the second component of that is the technical system. So we give, with the franchise, it includes a website. So we build a website for the person. We can do social media channels. If they want us to manage all the Instagram and Facebook page for them, we can do that. We have a lot of images, so we have the rights to all these covered images that you see with the F. We design the branding ourselves, so we own all the little things like behind you. You have a sign that says "Go hack yourself." Because we have a whole medical program where we work with the top nutritionists and doctors, and we do everything from DNA testing and blood testing to nutrition. We have a nutritionist as well. So you get all that IP. We're very much about technical knowledge. It looks pretty, but it has to function. And so yes, for us, it's so obvious that you should be able to book in online that when COVID happened, all gyms were told to have a booking system. We've had this for 2 years. So. So here we're now in the private training studio. So it's very good for clients who are a little bit nervous and don't want to be in a common area. So here you have, and you see these holes in the ceiling. These are ventilation ducts. So we have 2 systems here for the air. We have one system which is air conditioning, which is going to make the air warm. We have a second system which is ventilation in this room, outside of the common area, and downstairs. So 2 systems, aircon for temperature and one for ventilation. So that's taking air from outside and moving it through the building. So it's bringing outdoor air constantly circulating, breathing the same air.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, that's great.
A lot of money on that. Unfortunately, Portugal doesn't even differentiate between gyms who have it and don't, but everything we do is proper, so our clients are comfortable. So here we can hook that back up there, and they can do a private session of weight time where they can punch the bag. Bags they can do, and we have a weights rack here for when people are doing weights private training classes. Alana's giving a class, and you can see he's teaching people online. They're streaming from Lisbon, Malta, UK, and Portugal.
Really?
Because they're working from home. So he's using objects you can find in your house. Like they take the handle of a broom, or they might take a bag of sugar, or they take a water bottle to use as a weight and fill it with water. So whatever it is that they have in the house, he's using it so they can still work out with a bit of resistance. And then you can see the bags here for weight life.
10, 9, 8, 7.
And then it's good to sit and watch on the screen and give them feedback on their technique and how they're doing. Option.
Yes.
Because we don't think necessarily during COVID. Some people are very nervous. And some people aren't bothered at all. Either way, they have to come in here, put on their mask. In front of every room, we have this alcohol gel. So nobody can enter the mats without putting alcohol gel on their hands and feet. And we were doing that since last year. So for us, this is nothing new. And now obviously we clean every surface between the classes with alcohol, and we run the ventilation for 20 minutes between classes. It's very important. But some people prefer to stay at home. They may be working from home. We have clients who left Portugal who went back to Malta or Italy where they're from, and they're going to stay there with family until the travel eases up again. So those people, they still want to keep their training going. And actually, it's very important for clients because this is a stressful time for all of us.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on. If you're suddenly working from home and you don't see anyone, it's important to have that rhythm, you know. I've got to be at this class at 10 or I've got to be at this class at 12. And you see your friends online. So this is the changing areas here. So here we have the guys. So you can see we have a nice tile. And we have changing rooms in here. These are showers, so people can come shower. We have natural air.
Yeah, and you got window.
Yeah,
Most
so we have a lot of ventilation. In the afternoon, you get a real draft.
Yeah.
We lost a couple of glass doors before we put the sliding on because of the breeze.
Serious?
Yeah, we had to put a damper on this. I remember one day we'd been open like a week and it went bang.
Oh my
God. So it
God.
now has a damper on it. Yeah. Expensive lesson. These are expensive. This is the ladies. They're quite cute, I think.
Yeah.
So then here you can see the ladies a bit bigger because we have more things. So it's quite nice. You know, people leave their stuff here. So they can take a shower, they have their shampoo, whatever. And again, you have showers and then you have a bathroom here for the ladies. And this is apparently the best mirror for selfies.
Yeah.
So we also include with the franchise all the merchandising rights. So we have partnerships with Atama, the best jiu-jitsu brands. We have a gi company that'll come and deliver you jiu-jitsu gis. You just say what color, what size, and they drop them off for you. We have all the branding. We give you the name of the company that makes all these decals. This is a partnership with a really good jiu-jitsu brand company.
Okay.
To make the rash guards.
Love that.
You wear it underneath your kimono. You know, we have Fruit of the Loom. We have all the partnerships with the clothing brands. So you can really, it's like plug and play, you know? You don't have to think about anything. Everything is done.
Yeah.
And we have like men's and women's. So this is Portuguese for bad girl. And I tell you, you see these around guys a lot.
My father.
All the good restaurants. Yeah, it's important. You don't want to worry about all that stuff. And everything from nutrition, supplements, CBD oil, clothing, boxing gloves, hand wraps. I mean, everything. We have everything.
Wow.
So they can just plug and play.
Great.
So for example, the yoga class that we did, I booked you in as a trial class. So now Alan is doing class. These are all the people streaming his class.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So they can book the class. So for example, we know that person will come in and that person will come in and the rest are going to stream. And then here they have like the gym options. So they can set the timetable here. They can set the currency. They can set the address. And when they do all of that, it automatically goes onto the Flow website. Oops. And then the Instagram feed automatically goes on. So this is all included.
I love your Instagram feed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You see here, this was during the lockdown, the streaming. So then we have this big call to action here. If somebody wants a trial class, we get where on Facebook. So we can show the client, you know, which groups we advertise in. Now, to be honest, we've been here for 2 years. We started getting so many referrals. Like, it's really interesting for me. When I first moved here, when we first opened, and I would say the name of the gym, people were like, huh? And now I get in an Uber, oh, I know, my friend trains there. Or, you know, my friend was at somebody's house and he said he does jiu-jitsu. Oh, yes, my friend is a jiu-jitsu. Oh, I trained there, yes.
I love the fact that your company is on Google, because I search on Google Maps. It's so important.
Oh, the Google My Business, and it's so basic. Yes,
It's so basic, and nobody does it.
We're on TripAdvisor, rated 5 stars. We're on Facebook, rated 5 stars. We're on Google, rated 5 stars. We're on Google My Business, rated 5 stars. We're a partner of Urban Sports Club, one of their preferred partners. We're on ClassPass. We're on everything.
That's amazing.
But this is you know,
That's so hard to do, like so hard to achieve, really.
Yeah, it took us a while, and we have a lot of tourists. You'll find, that's one of our clients. We have a lot of tourists. So people come on holiday, they Google gyms in Cascais.
Yeah.
How many businesses here have no website, as you said earlier?
Yeah.
So they find us, and they find information in English and Portuguese.
And they're not on Google, or they're not having... it's really basic.
Me, I'm going to go and I'm 41 years old, and I've been doing martial arts on and off since I was 20, right? I'm not 20 anymore. I don't want to go somewhere where the class is not controlled and I don't feel it's safe and professional because I could get hurt.
Yeah.
So it's actually really important to me that the teacher says don't bend your wrist when you punch because you're going to hurt your wrist. It's important that he says extend your arm because you're going to hurt your elbow if you do. So, we're not children, it hurts. I don't want to get injured. That's my first concern. If they're not professional enough to have a website,
You want to feel safe, and
am I going to trust these people with my safety? They're not even professional enough to bother paying, 5,000 euros to get a decent website. There's no investment here in business. I find it very unprofessional. Yeah, so we did everything properly because our clients expect a certain level.
Yeah.
And that's the clients that we've attracted, and that's why we've been okay during COVID. We didn't lose a single personal training client, for example, because we knew that the guys knew that our trainers give such a high quality. They're still going to get that even if it's virtually.
You just told me you've been turning away businesses. Yeah.
Yes, that's unfortunate. We've outgrown this space because we used to be able to put up to 20 people downstairs.
Right.
And now with the COVID restrictions, you saw it was marked out with the tape. We have 9 square meters per client because you must leave 3 meters in either direction between clients. So we are at the point now where we don't have enough space. And we're getting inquiries every few days because whether it's the website, we have an inquiry system on the website. So when somebody goes to the Flow website, they can click here, they can sign up for a trial class. So we ask for their name, their email, their phone, and what time they'd like to train at. That's really useful intel. Even if they never come for a class, we're able to take that data and know the peak hours of demand. And then they can ask any questions. So, we get a lot of people coming from our website, a lot of messages on Facebook.